looks awesome.
I've got to catch up with it.
Speaking of things that how's the Kickboxer remake going? I'm going to say, if there's one remake that no one's really asked for, apart from Ghostbusters, Kickboxer would be...
Right. I was even going to do a separate review for this. It's that bad.
What's so bad about it? Isn't
it is possibly the worst remake
Conner.
I have seen in a long time.
Worse than Ghostbusters.
It is close. It is close.
What's so bad about it?
Okay.
Because the first one, I mean...
When Jean-Claude Van Damme is the best actor you have in a remake...
Who's in it?
You have... Batista is Tong Po.
Oh, wow, what a waste. No, he's a good actor, though.
Yeah, wasted is good because he is completely not a useless.
Well, he was good in...
You have Gina Carraro.
the chick out of Deadpool.
Who is absolutely horrible. She is a fight promoter.
Yeah, just because you can fight doesn't mean you can act.
You have a female lead who is probably the worst actress.
Oh, is it a chick who's the main star, is it?
No. But she plays the love interest. Love interest, I use the words loosely because she meets the guy who plays Van Damme's character in the new one.
Yeah.
Meets him in a... put it this way. Kickboxer, the original. About two brothers, right?
I always thought Kickboxer, the original, was a...
Good film.
Yeah, but
Stupid, but good.
No, I always thought it was sort of like a
Rocky IV.
The after effect of Rocky IV.
It is. It's about, two brothers. One of them is a kickboxing world champion, right? Kickboxing.
It's one of Van Damme's better films, no question about it.
Kickboxing relates to Thailand.
Yeah.
So eventually they're like, you're kickboxing world champion, why don't you take on the world's best? Go to Thailand. The new version. I'm a karate expert. You know what? There's an underground tournament in Thailand. Do you want to go fight over there against kickboxing champ? Oh, all right. That's the relationship with their brother. One scene is literally him saying to his brother, I don't think we should do this. I'm going there. He goes over there, fights, gets killed. Oh, I'm going to get revenge on my brother.
He gets killed, does he?
Compared to Paralyzed in the original.
Right.
In the original, you have a brother. It's a relationship between the two of them. This one... Nothing. One scene gets killed. I'm going to get revenge for him. Why? You didn't even fucking know the guy.
Oh.
So, in the remake, Van Damme plays the trainer. Right?
Is he the same character?
No.
Right.
No. If he played Kurt, it would make more sense. Even though he died, it would have made more fucking sense. The sequel never exists.
Like, who wrote the sequel?
David S. Goyer.
He knows that Kickboxer 2. Yeah.
Who directed it?
I can't remember. Somebody useless.
I thought it was David.
Maybe it is. Yeah, it would explain.
I don't know. I'm going to say David S. Goyer directed it as well. But it is honestly then.
Why would you need a remake? How many kickboxers did they do?
5.
Well, and
the other 4 were better than this one. It is honestly one of the worst remakes I've seen. And to explain it, I will do a separate review. I think to actually.
Maybe we should do an audio commentary.
It is honestly. It is abysmal. It is seriously. It's Kickboxer.
I was wondering why it wasn't released to the big screen because
it was.
It sort of came on DVD or Blu-ray and then died like a fart in a sack.
Here's an example, people. Do you remember the words "Nuxu Cow"?
Yeah.
Okay. Even you
I remember. Yeah.
In the original, Van Damme's character has a fight to get ready to fight Tong Po, and the crowds yell "Nuxu Cow," which means
White Warrior.
The White Warrior. In this one, does not happen at all. At the end, they just start cheering "Nuxu Cow" and do not explain what it means. There's not one word that says, "Oh, that means White Warrior." Nothing. So, cameo, genius cameo. Van Damme leaves a prison cell. Some guy, big chubby guy with a beard, goes, "Hey, don't forget about me." Van Damme's like, "Okay," and walks off.
Who was what?
Now, I had to read up who they... Because I was like, why the hell... there's no reference to it ever again. I was like, what the hell is this... Why... I asked online, why the fuck is there some big fat guy in a cell that says, "Don't forget about me"? Oh, that's the original Tong Po. No explanation, no joke that actually links it. It's just some guy in a cell holding his hands on the bars going, "Don't forget about me." And Van Damme's like, "All right." And he walks off.
Been good if Ivan Reitman had done that. Ghostbusters.
But at least you would have known them. Who was them? This, I had no idea was the original Tong Po. And it comes out of nowhere. It's just some guy in a cell. "Don't forget about me."
What, does he look the same?
They even dub Van Damme.
Why?
In some scenes, apparently he mustn't be able to understand him. It
Because
is.
no one will recognise Van Damme's voice.
And even then, Van Damme has no relationship to the brother or the guy who plays Kurt Sloan, who was Van Damme's original character.
Yeah.
In this, Jean-Claude Van Damme in this trains his brother.
Why didn't they just do a sequel?
Why don't you just do a remake? There's actually
No one wanted to see.
Exactly, a sequel would what people would want to see.
Well, I don't even know if they'd want to see that. But compared to, we're going to remake Kickboxer. Why? How many people out there are going to... I mean, it's not like the original was a masterpiece, but it wasn't bad either. So if it was bad, you might get excited.
Kickboxer, simple story.
Fine for what
Simple
it was.
story about brothers, revenge. That's it. That's all it was. This...
Why don't they remake Double Impact?
I think it's a Double Dragon.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
It's honestly one of the worst remakes. Oh, I forgot! The highlight of the film is the end credits. Because...
You got the touch?
No, split screen, people. The new actor who plays Van Damme's character reenacts the famous dance scene. You know, feeling so good today, with Van Damme's original footage playing next to it. Mind you, this guy is doing it in a prison cell. For no reason at all. That is the highlight. It is abysmal. Abysmal. I would rather insert a cactus into my rectum than watch that again.
You've said it a few times about a couple of movies lately.
Honestly, I felt almost as angry.
Godfather or Kickboxer.
Godfather's definitely the better trilogy. It is on. You know what? I must say, I took back anything I ever say negative about Godfather after watching it.
That's how the third one should have ended. Michael Corleone doing a dance. Feeling in a
So
prison.
good today.
Marlon Brando, remember me. I can't believe we turned the Godfather trilogy into Kickboxer.
Well,
Don Tong. It sort of sounds similar.
Don Godfather. It just. But seriously, that cameo shit.
Puts Van Damme's head in the bed. Wouldn't that freak you out? Jesus. I need to cool down. What? Turn on the aircon.
Do you know that was a real horse?
Was it?
It was a real horse's head.
Please tell me the horse had died already.
Yeah, well, it was after, certainly. Apparently, because they sent over a fake head and Coppola was like, it looks like shit. Let's just go to the fucking meat factory where they cut a horse. They cut a fucking horse's head.
I don't know. Coppola's lot. Yeah. You want to talk about directors losing it? I don't think I've seen a good Coppola movie in a long time.
I think even he knows. You know what? I think he wanted to kickboxer.
I'll do it. I'll do the choreography for the dance in the end.
It would have been a 4-hour movie.
George Lucas. Yeah, I'll do it too.
At least I would have had fucking story.
I'd love to see George Lucas do that dance at the end.
One of the worst actors who should never act again.
George Lucas.
No, George St-Pierre, the guy who fought Captain America in the start of Winter Soldier on the boat and they're having that fight scene. He's a UFC fighter. Don't act again, mate. You are terrible.
Is that what?
You are terrible.
Is that what? He was probably going to be in Winter Soldier.
Just walking around drinking everywhere. Oh, I work for Tom Poe. Fucking.
Is that what happens?
Yeah.
Oh dear God.
Tom Poe owns he trains people to fight for just no reason. There's absolutely no purpose in this movie. And Tom Poe's like, your brother was a good warrior. He fought him for 20 seconds and killed him.
I remember. Really?
Mind you, in this remake, Eric Sloan, who's the brother who gets killed, is a karate champion. You know, karate champion, money, whatever. Oh, do you want to fight Thailand for a couple of 100,000? 100,000 to fight over there if you're a champion of something. You're going to be like, fuck off. I'm not going to waste my time. Karate champion. Karate horse shit.
Rip it off Rocky 4 again. Fucking I've said so many times.
It is abysmal.
I remember when that second one, Karate Kid 2. Yeah, I remember when Karate Kid 2 with Tong Po. I remember Kickboxer 2 came out and it wasn't super, but it was like, oh, cool. I remember thinking, even then, this is a shit movie. I remember thinking, this is shit. They've killed Van Damme, killed his brother, killed Denise.
Yeah, after everything.
After everything. I'm like...
Everyone's dead, so just Everything that was achieved in the first one was a waste
Totally waste of time. And they're like, and then at the end, they're like, oh, like we're going to get revenge, for our, and we're not going to fight in Thailand, but that's all right. We've got this video camera. We'll film it. All right.
Mind you.
So everything in the first one got undone for a video camera.
Let me even go any further, because in Kickboxing, the first one, there was Eric and David Eric and Kurt Sloan, the brothers.
Yeah.
However, there was another brother.
And in the first one...
Cody from Step by Step.
That's right. And in the first one, doesn't he say... I remember he says to her, it's just me and my brother. It's the only family we've got.
I forgot about David.
Right, that was the other brother.
And then,
completely forgot about
mind you, in Kickboxer 5, David gets killed.
And there's another brother that comes in?
No, it's Mark Dacascos, the guy who played the Crow in Stairway to Heaven.
Oh, right. There's another remake that could be coming soon.
If you want to watch Kickboxer Vengeance...
Is that what it's called?
Vengeance.
Vengeance for the last 5 films for the audience.
It is...
They didn't do that.
I will tell you this. Street Fighter is a better movie than Van Damme.
What about the one with fucking Chun-Li? Is that a better movie?
Oh.
That was pretty bad.
No. But not as it probably is as insulting. Because this, Kickboxer is a simple story. It's like, Christ. Get it fucking right.
Yeah.
It's not hard to do.
But again, no one's asking for a remake of it.
Don't forget about me. All right?
Sounds like he's going to go in that bloody song, Simple Minds.
It's confusing. It would be like David Prowse appearing in Star Wars, but no one have any knowledge of who he is, and as a joke. I'm having a hard time breathing. And people just walk and walk off. And people who had no idea would be confused. Fucking stupid. Fuck you, Kickboxer.
Yeah. Okay. How long was it?
80 minutes of my life.
Oh, right. It was a short.
Yeah.